Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Rising World. Wow. The comments on last episode. I got like a million tips. I started getting overwhelmed. I wrote most of them down, and I'm going to go over them as I see fit. But man, wow. Like, I got about halfway through the comments, and then I had a ridiculously large amount of notes for the episode. And I started getting, like I said, I started getting overwhelmed. I'm going to kind of pull back a little bit and focus. And I think the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to dig into the side of this mountain. I don't know why I decided to make my base underground. That was foolish. I knew from the moment I saw this area, I was going to build into the side of this mountain. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start building inside a mountain. We're probably going to start some farming. I got to make a compass and maybe a pocket watch. All kinds of stuff, guys. Absolutely crazy. Really, I just, it doesn't happen often, but every once in a while, I get so many good tips for a game that I just get, I just get, my brain starts to break. You know what I mean? Now, to be fair, it doesn't take much to break my brain, but I start getting, okay, I'm going to do this. Oh, okay, I'm going to do that. Oh, that's a good tip. I'm going to write that down. 20 tips later, I'm like, oh, man, my brain feels numb. It's a really good problem to have. Thank you guys very much for the tips. They are going to make this, game so much more fun to play. All right. And right now I'm just gathering wood because I do need a lot of wood. I think it's getting close to nighttime because when the sun goes down over there, that means it's nighttime. I would like to make a watch. I figured I would need something for the watch that I don't have, like maybe gold or something for the circuits, maybe copper. But I don't know. Maybe I could just make it with iron. We'll see. People are telling me. They're like, yeah, make the watch. Boxmom sent me a thing in Discord and said, make the watch. I was like, okay, I will make the watch. I gotta make the watch. I didn't see a watch. There's so much stuff to build, though, I don't know. Maybe I can't make the watch. Who knows? Right now, it is all about getting the wood and then getting back. And I'm going to make a bridge that goes across the water to the front of that, mountain. And then I'm just going to start digging in there. Sometimes you get into your head about a building that you want to do in a game, and you don't see the forest before the trees. Like, I'm sitting here building underground last episode, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to build down here. This is going to be my base, and I totally forgot. Ever since I started playing Minecraft, my favorite place to build is in the side of a mountain like this. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. There's even water down below. I'm going to have to make a bridge to get over there. I couldn't have built it better myself if I made the world myself. So, I am very, very excited about that. Let's go grab pumpkins. I am going to have to worry about food. People are telling me food does not spoil. That's crazy. I can't believe food. I mean, I do believe it because a lot of people told me. Sometimes if one person says something in the comment section, maybe it's true, maybe it's not, who knows. It wouldn't, neither would surprise me. But when, 10 people tell me something in the comment section, okay, food doesn't spoil. Fair enough. It's just kind of weird that it had a little thing on it and it didn't spoil. It's like, it said freshness and it's not going to spoil. So, in a future update, I'm sure food will spoil. I don't know if the developers watch my game, but it would be really cool. And I don't know if it's doable in this game. Maybe it's not because of the way the game is. When you let food spoil, make it matter, maybe we're going to starve to death if we don't take care of the food. And what you could do is you can allow us to, I don't know if there's pottery in the game. You could allow us to make, we're talking vintage story stuff here. You could allow us to make pots and seal them up with glue or something, maybe beeswax or something like that. And then if we put them far enough underground, the temperature will be colder and the food will last longer. Stuff like that. If that's possible in this game, I would love it. Why am I not playing Vintage Story? Some people ask me about that. Because this game does remind me a lot of Vintage Story in a weird way. Why am I not playing Vintage Story? It's too unforgiving. It's too unforgiving with the food. I actually, about 6 months ago or so, what is that? Red Maple? Okay. About 6 months ago, maybe a little bit longer, I'm not sure. But I went in to play Vintage Story. I was like, I'm going to do a new series on Vintage. I've played Vintage Story before. I'm going to do a new series on Vintage Story. Okay? And I went in and I played the game. And I proceeded to die over and over and over and over again. I could not get food. All right? And I'm like, okay, I don't remember being like this, Maybe I just got unlucky. I'm not really sure. I found a wolf, and, killing a wolf in Vintage Story is no joke. I got some high ground. I got to where he couldn't get me, and I stabbed him to death with my spear, and he dropped no food. And at that point, I was like starving to death. I've been playing the game for a couple hours, getting nowhere, starving to death repeatedly. And then I killed the wolf, and he dropped no food. Or maybe he dropped like there's different kinds of food in the game. He either dropped no food or he dropped food that would like barely do anything for me. And I was just like, okay, I can't play this game. I literally cannot play this game because I'm just gonna starve to death over and over, and that's not fun to watch or to play. So that's why I'm not playing Vintage Story. Maybe I'll give it another try soon. I really like the game. I do. It's just it's like hardcore, man. Vintage Story is probably the hardest core survival game I've ever played. Maybe Subsistence is more hardcore, but they're on the same level. And Subsistence is really hardcore. I think Vintage Story might be more hardcore. I'm not really sure. Maybe they're both equally hardcore. I don't know. But yeah, when you're talking in the same breath as Subsistence, the game's hardcore. And I don't mind hardcore, but at some point it needs to be fair. If I kill a wolf, I should have a good amount of meat for not forever, but for a decent amount of time. You know what I mean? And no, I don't think it dropped anything, honestly. But yeah, I got to go back and check out Vintage Story. I know Paul Source Jr. is playing it, and he makes it look easy. Old pro Paul Source Jr. with his pro survival strats. But yeah, maybe I'll give it another shot. We'll see. The game's fantastic. It's just when I was playing it 6-8 months ago, maybe a year ago, it was like overboard, like unfair. If you kill a wolf, you should be good for 2 days for food, at least. And the only reason it wouldn't last more is because I don't know. Maybe wolves don't have that much meat on them. I'm pretty sure they do. I don't know. Maybe they don't. I watch Alone, but no one's ever killed a wolf in that show. I've seen people kill animals. Like I think someone killed a badger or a wolverine or something. No, it was a wolverine. He killed a wolverine. Another guy killed a moose. Was it a moose? I think it was a moose. Shot him with a bow, and I just followed him until he bled out. It took him like 30-something hours or whatever. The problem, what's funny about the guy who killed the moose in Alone? He actually had to get evac'd out because he was starving to death. He had hundreds and I think he had like 100,000 calories on the moose that he could, eat from. But he was starving because I guess the moose meat was so lean or something. He wasn't getting the fat in his diet, and I guess you can get fat from fish if he's fishing. But a lot of times fish will move on. They'll like leave the area. It's not as easy to catch fish as you might think. So yeah, that was a big tangent while I was cutting down trees. All right, let's get back home. And I think I want to make a watch if I can. I think that would be wonderful. And I need to figure out how to make paper as well. Dig into the side of this cliff. I need to make a lot of wooden blocks. I need to decide what my bridge is going to look like. Because I'm going to make a... Actually, should I make a bridge? I don't know. Maybe I won't make a bridge. Maybe I'll just go over here. And then I'm going to have to walk around every time. Is it really that much farther to walk around? I'm not sure. I think I kind of want a bridge. I'm not going to lie. Let's see where we can drink, because we need some water. Some of this is salt water. Some of it's clean water. That's salt water. And salt water. I got a stamina. I wonder if my thirst is part of the problem with my stamina. Fresh water. There we go. I'm not really sure. Okay, it is now nighttime, as you can see, and we are down here in our little hidey hole. One of the really awesome tips that I did get last episode was that you can set up your blocks to be 5x5. And nobody told me how to do it. I kind of figured it out. If you hold shift and then you use the arrow keys, if you look on the bottom left-hand side, right now it's 5x5, 5x1x2, which means it's 5 one side, 1 up and down, and 2 the other side. So if you just like mess around with while holding shift, mess around with the arrow keys, you can make this as big. And look at this. You could really do some crazy stuff here with this. I'm going to leave it at a 5x5 for the time being because that's what I want. And it'll remember it being a 5x5, which is cool. 5x5 is the biggest you can make it. So there you go. So I got a 5x5 and 1 up and down, which is great. I'm not going to place that because I don't need it. I did place this one, but that was a mistake. And I think we're looking pretty good here. I forgot about this thing. Probably wasted a lot of fuel in there. A bit of a bummer, but what are you going to do? My dried meat is now dry. I guess it doesn't matter because food doesn't go bad, but, whatever. I got some dried food. And what I want to do now is we are going to go ahead And let's grab all our iron out of there. We should have 120 iron now, which is crazy. Crazy amount of iron. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to make some sheets. I'm going to make 4 sheets. There we go. And then we're going to go to equipment. We are going to make ourselves a pocket watch. We are going to make ourselves a compass. All right. And I think somebody said that they go in spaces down here. So now we can tell what time it is. Do we have to actually look at the... Yeah. Pocket watch, compass. Where does it show the time? Pocket watch. Hotkey is 0. Or O. I'm sorry, it's O. So there you go. There's the pocket watch. It looks kind of funky, but it's about 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. It's 0, and the compass is K. Pocket watch is 0. Compass is K. So I don't know. It's a S and a Z. Does that mean I'm facing north? No, that's not a Z. It's an N. That's north, I think. I'm pretty sure that's maybe north. I don't know. I haven't used a compass ever in my life. So, but yeah, I think that's north. It's a Z. Well, I mean, technically Z on its side is or N on its side is a Z. So, all right. I think I want to make a paper press next. All right. So that's what we're going to do. We need 16 iron sheets. So let's go ahead and make 16. And then we're going to go ahead and make a paper press. The next thing I would like to do is get a map. That would be ideal. I'll put this. Just put it over here. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Okay. I don't remember what I need for a paper press. Oh, also, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. Like I said, you guys gave me a gazillion tips, and I don't remember what I've talked about, what I haven't, but I can make a farm, and I'm going to do that first thing in the morning. Okay. So, okay. We might want to look in the journal for that, but I'll do that later. Let's see if there's anything else I would like. I need to pick out a building block for the bridge. So I don't really... I'll pick that out off camera, though. Well, you know, we'll just look through them all together, because you guys are probably interested in this. That looks kind of trash. That looks like trees. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's not too bad. That's not too bad either. This stuff is pretty decent. I don't see anything that really stands out, though. I definitely want it to look like planks. Definitely want it to look like planks. So it kind of looks like planks. Might not be too bad. Maybe cleaner planks? Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I think I could change the color on these too, but I'm not going to. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of thinking I'm going to use that one, but I don't know for sure. Let's look through the rest of this stuff. I don't see anything. Well, I don't have any tungsten or gold or any of that stuff. So that's irrelevant. Workbenches. Blueprint table. All right, pretty sure I'm going to need that. So let's go ahead and make 8 of these. And let's make ourselves a blueprint table. Masonry oven. Oven made out of stone could be used for baking food. Oh, okay. And a cooking grate. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and put this thing down. All right, I'll just put it over here. Pretty messy down here, but it doesn't matter because we're not going to be living here anyway. No blueprints have been found. You can either create a new blueprint by crafting one at the workbench, then select an area with it and save it. Alternatively, you can load external blueprints into the game. Are these like buildings? Like, can I like go on like... Can I go on like the workshop and get people's like creations and put them in my world? Is that what that is? That'd be pretty cool if that was the case. Okay, I don't see anything else in here I really care about right now. Furnishing, not really a furnishing kind of mood at the moment. I do want to make some shears. So let's go ahead and take 4 of these. And let's make some shears. And, oh yeah, we got to make the hoe too. What about the scythe? Useful for clearing larger grass, collect grass or smaller plants. Does this thing work the same as this thing, but it's better? Like, should I even make the scythe? I'm not, like, I don't really need to clear, you know, stuff at the moment, so. Is there anything in here I care about? I should probably make myself a sword. A long sword that's one-handed swords, deals more damage. I guess we'll make that. I don't see any reason not to. We just need more sheets. Why don't I just make a bunch of iron sheets? I don't know. I don't want to make sheets unless I am using them at that very moment. Okay, that's all looking good. Equipment. Should we make a climbing rope? 8 rope? Never mind. Maybe we'll do that at some point, but not right now. I do. Oh, I think I have to use it to save your structures and buildings. Okay, so I don't need that right now. I don't think I care too much about this stuff. I do need leather. Look at that in a moment. Food, clothing. Okay, electricity, vehicles. Okay, I think we're done going through things. So, what do we want to work on next? Is it? But hold on, let's see what time it is. All right, it's about 3 o'clock. So in order to make paper, I'm going to need this grinding machine, although I think I have to walk completely around it to make it work. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up, and we'll place it outside when it's time to mess with it. Something about you have to put like, I think you have to put yarn in there to like turn it into cloth or something, and then you put the cloth in here to turn the cloth, something like that. I don't remember exactly. I looked it up, but I don't remember exactly how to do it, but I think I can figure it out. What am I going to need to do next? All right, so we're going to take some pelts, and we are going to put them on this tanning rack, okay? And you... It's funny, someone in the comment section was like, yeah, I thought you just had to put it on there and wait, but no, you have to use the knife, and thank you for letting me know this. You have to use the knife on it, I guess. Press and hold. There you go. Look at that. Thank you for letting me know about this, because that would have taken me forever to figure out. So we got some leather. We got some unlocked recipes. Oh. Saddle for the horse. Saddle bags for the horse. That's cool. The water skin. We should probably make the water skin. Does it leak? It can be... I don't know if it leaks. I'm going to make that. I think it's a... Ooh, a tool belt. Yes. Damn it. I should have made the tool belt. Oh, well. I do have some more hide here. And I guess I'm going to start killing animals because apparently they do respawn. Can I not? There we go. Before we put that on there, right click to put it on. Take out the knife and hold down left click. Damn, this game is good. This game is freaking good. All right, so that's 2 leather, so that's nice. We'll get another 2 on this one. Not enough to make the tool belt, but I do want to make the tool belt. I'm going to need cloth for the tool belt anyway, and I don't have that. We got to get a farm going. Apparently, things take a long time in this game to grow, so we need to get that farm going ASAP. What time is it? All right, it's 6 o'clock. Yeah. All right, how are we looking here? Really? 6 o'clock, huh? 6 a.m.? Okay, well, I guess it didn't start getting light until later. I thought 6 a.m. would start to, get a little bright out there, but I guess not. It does look like we need some food. Let's go ahead and grab this meat, and where is it? Oh, there it is. Damn, 40 hunger. That's what I'm talking about. It's going to make me thirsty, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and eat that. It's also going to give me some real hit points back, which is good. Love it. A dried steak. Yummy, yummy. Well, we do have a water skin now, so that's good. And we have some leather. Let's see what else we can make with the leather. Again, I can't make the tool belt just yet, but that is going to be on my list. All right, nothing else there. What about general? No, still tungsten sheets. I don't see anything else. I don't see any workbenches. Building, furnishing, tools. No more tools yet. Oh, I did make a sword, by the way. I'm holding a sword. Did I show myself making the sword? Never mind. I think I showed myself making the sword. Never you mind. All right, so that's it. So not too much with the leather, but that's okay. That tool belt's going to come in very, very handy. All right, I'm going to put that away. And we're going to take all of our seedlings, and we're going to plant everything. Seedling, seed. Okay, I think that's all looking pretty good. All right, yeah. I mean, we got a lot of food already. It's more for the hemp, honestly. What is it? All right, it's almost 7. It's got to be getting bright out now, right? Excuse me. Okay, still not bright. I don't know why it's 7 o'clock. Is this? Am I reading this thing right? I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I mean, that looks like, yeah, that's 12. Yeah, that's 7 a.m. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay, well, I guess we'll wait until the sun comes up. Okay, it's finally daytime. Let's see if we can flatten out an area here for a farm. I think we're gonna have to pick up some of these trees. I kind of want them here. I want the farm here, so let's go ahead and pick up some trees and kind of rake this over. Yeah, okay, I see. It's gonna take me some time to get used to the way the flattening of the ground works in this game, so just bear with me. I'll keep playing around with it, you know, see if I can get it to where I understand it. It's hard for games to get this flattening of the ground thing down properly. It's very, very difficult. Very few games get it right. I would argue no game's ever got it 100% right, but this seems to be pretty good. All right, so I don't know how flat it has to be. I don't even know if you have to, like, take out the grass. Maybe you don't. Let me grab my hoe. Faux show. Where is it? Where is it? Why am I not seeing it? Wait, where's that? There it is. Okay. And I guess we just do that. Oh, maybe it doesn't have to be, like, totally flat. Okay. I mean, eventually I'm going to want to flatten all this out. I might have to stream this game at some point. I know I haven't streamed much lately. But yeah, I think there's a lot of work to do here. Maybe I'll stream it. We'll see. What happens if I... Oh, okay. So you don't have to get rid of the grass. I just wasted my time with that. That's okay. No big deal. It seems to be pretty forgiving with the tilling, at least. Also, people told me there's no need for fertilizer. You don't need to water them. Nothing. So I'm sure that'll change later on, but... Alright, that seems pretty good. What would I like to plant first? Definitely hemp. Go. Okay. Right click? Can I put them right next to each other, or... Yeah, I don't know. It's not telling me I can't. So I'm assuming I can. Alright. What's next? You know, we're just going to plant everything, so it doesn't really matter what's next. I thought someone said you needed a lot of space for planting, but I don't know, unless I'm doing something wrong. But I figured it wouldn't let me put it down if it was too close. Wheat. Again, I've been told that for stuff to grow in this game is going to take a long time. Plant it early. Plant it often. And, yeah, there you go. Tomato. And those are trees. Corn. All right, I think the rest are trees. So let's go ahead and plant these over here. Yeah, I thought I needed like a lot of room. Someone told me, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just misremembering. Probably am. Equipped. And plant these. Some of my trees have started growing, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed, but those right there, we're gonna make a forest here. We're gonna make a forest. It's gonna be awesome. All right, let's go ahead and make a bridge over to where we're going to build our base. I would like to build the base probably, I guess, starting right there. And then I'm going to make like a little walkway going over this way so I can explore that part of the island. Is there anything over there? I don't know. I need to explore it. So I think, let's go ahead and grab our blocks. I've got these set up properly. And I don't know how I want to do this. You know what? I don't think I'm going to get too crazy with the build right now. I just kind of want to go right across the water. So let's start up here and just do this. We're going to kind of keep it simple for the first, you know, time we build, and then we'll get more intricate with it. Later. Also, the fact that these are 5x5s and still only take up one block is freaking amazing. I absolutely love that. Yeah. And I'm not going to get too crazy with the... I'm not going to, like, really do anything with the bridge right now. I'm just going to build the bridge. Just to get over there. I could just walk around that way, but I think once I build the bridge, it'll be easier. I could just come this way and, you know, maybe build something over here. I'm not really sure. We'll just kind of see where the build takes us. Apparently, I do need water, though. So, oh, look at that. Look at all those bubbles, man. It's pretty neat. I like this sword, but it takes up too much room. All right, let's get some drink. Yeah, that should be a fun bridge. Where's my water? Salt water. Fresh water. All right, cool. So I've got food taken care of. Food was not going to be an issue anytime soon. Water obviously is not an issue. At this point, it's all just, you know, try and get somewhere safe Maybe kill some animals for their, you know, for their loot, stuff like that. And I'm also, oh, I need a workbench out here, don't I? Can I make a workbench? I think it's pretty cheap to make a workbench, right? Yes it is. Okay. So we're gonna put the workbench right here. I think this will allow me to make the blocks. I don't know for sure. I might need the better workbench. I don't really remember. Building. Oh no, we're good. Yep, that's the stuff. Is there anything we could mark this? Oh no, you need an actual workbench. Never mind. Yeah, that's not gonna work. How much does an actual workbench take? I don't know. Let's take a look. First of all, get rid of that. Go right here. Workbench. Okay, we're good. There's no suitable. Oh, okay. All right, I see what you're doing here, game. You're busting my balls. All right, that one. And then once we made that one, we can pick this one up. Come on. Yeah. And then we place this one down, and now we can make blocks. Actually, you know what? Let's do it like... Oops. Wrong button. How do you rotate in this game again? Forgot it. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to rotate like in the game I played earlier today. That's not how you rotate in this game. That's right. Okay. I was playing Surround Dead, and I was trying to rotate like that. No, in this, it's the arrow keys. Okay. There we go. And now we can make ourselves this stuff. And let's just make another 20. Let's make 10. I know we're going to need more, but that's okay. Oh, darn it. It was asking me what shape. I forgot about that. There you go. Right. And then we continue putting these along until we make it to the other side. Looks like it might rain. If it rains, I'm going to get wet. If I get wet, I'm going to get cold. I don't know exactly what being cold does to you, but it can't be good, right? Not really sure. Is there like, I think you can make like, I think I can make a calendar or something. Is there like, seasons in this game? Like, am I going to have to worry about like snow and things like that at some point? Not really sure. I kind of hope I do. But maybe it's like, be careful what you wish for type of thing. Looks like right about here. Did I run out? Oh, I did. Darn it. This is still a long bridge. I might make changes to the bridge. I'm not going to make changes to the bridge today. But I'm thinking maybe in an upcoming episode, I'll make the bridge go this way. And then like kind of hook up in that spot. Because that spot might be a better spot. I'm not really sure. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll make the bridge go multiple ways. I don't know. I haven't really like decided yet 100%. Also, am I going to make the bridge the same wood that I'm going to make my deck out of? I think I am. Because I really like this wood. And it would kind of make sense. So, there it is. Oh, crap. It's not as big as I need it to be. That's what she said. That's because I finished using up all the blocks. If I make more blocks... Wait, what the heck? There we go. If I make more blocks while I have one block left, it'll remember that I wanted it to be a 5x5 and it'll be fine. If I use them all up, then, you know, it starts off as a 1x1. So let's go ahead here. I'm going to go right there. Come on. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Whoa, that's a hoe. Why am I hoeing this area? That's not what I want to do. I want to use a pickaxe. Alright. And that will be the beginning of my base. And I think what we'll do is we definitely want a deck out front. There we go. Looks pretty good to me. Okay. Is that going to be doable? Yeah, that should be doable. I could take stuff out from up there. That shouldn't be a problem. Not today, but in a future build. So let's go ahead and take this out. And then what we're going to do is... I'm going to make a deck right in front of my house. Okay. And... where do I want to put this? Crap, I can't tell. Let me dig this out properly. So I know exactly where I want to put the deck. And we'll have a deck out front. And then what I'm going to do is... I'm going to dig the side of the mountain, and we're just going to put a little deck going around here, over to there so we can get to that side of the mountain. I don't know if there's anything over there, but it'd be good to find out. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So let's go ahead and this one. Hold on. And we probably shouldn't be standing here. All right, hold on. Let's break this out. There's like endless possibilities with the way you can build in this game. I think that's why a lot of people like it. It's got like really good reviews on Steam and everything. All right, come on. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put it right there and hope that that's where it's supposed to go. I can always move it later if I need to. No big deal. And there we go. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna hold off now because I don't want this to be an entire building episode. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go out and do some, well, I want to go out and do some exploring, but I don't want it if it's wet. So you know what? I changed my mind. We're gonna continue building over here, and I'm gonna start building out of here. What I prefer is I prefer it to stop raining so I can go out and do some exploration. You know, I wouldn't say no to some dynamite for breaking this stuff out. Although I know I can use the stone, so it's probably better I dig it out. But yeah, man, dynamite wouldn't be too bad. You know, like what was that dwarf game? Orebound, I think it was called. Yeah, they had really good explosions in that game. I gotta get back to that at some point. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna do any exploring today because it's already like, I think it's like 3 o'clock. Yeah, it's already 2:30 and the rain has not stopped, so I think we're gonna get rained in for today and we're just gonna be doing base building. I need to decide what the floor of my base is gonna look like. Originally, I was thinking stone, but then someone was mentioning something about hobbits and, you know, if you're gonna live inside, you don't really want to look at stone. Oh boy, my bad. You really don't want to, I think I destroyed it too, which is really irritating. Anyway, yeah, you don't really want to look at stone. So I'm thinking I'm going to build with wood. I know I have a torch. Hold on. 5. There we go. Okay. Much better. We just need to clear out as much room in here as we can and start putting down the floor. And yeah, let's, why don't we come out here and grab our workbench and then we're going to go inside. Again, I don't think being wet really affects you that much. This game's in development. I think eventually being wet will be a problem, but right now it has not been a problem for me yet. But I still don't want to go exploring in the rain. Absolutely not. I think we got a lot done here today, though, man. I'm really happy with the way this base is coming out already. The bridge is cool. I'll probably have another piece of the bridge going over there, and you know, maybe I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's open, man. It's open. That's what I love. And this is really cool looking right here. This whole thing might come out, though, but for now, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go ahead and put the workbench down. Okay, and equipped, and put it down. Kind of put it right there for now. That'll be fine. And let's see what kind of wood I'd like in here. Maybe like a lighter wood. I really like planks, but I don't think I want to do planks because I think my walls are going to be planks. So we need like a floor. I wonder what that looks like. Like a dark floor, light walls, or we could go to a light floor and like a medium floor. I basically look in colors. That might be a little too dark. I think it's a little too dark. Yeah, I don't want anything that looks like planks. No, that looks, a lot of this stuff looks good as walls. I need something that's gonna look good as a floor. You know what? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's make 9 of these. Or 10. Yeah, I think that'll be a good floor, maybe. Let's see. I am going to need some more lights, but that's okay. What do we get right there? And how do we do this again? Yeah, like that. Okay. Nope. Yeah, like that. Okay. All right. I'm thinking right there. All right, let's see what that looks like. Oops. Stuff on the ground. Yeah, that's a good floor. I like that as a floor. Now, is this going to come back more? No, I think that's going to be the outer wall. I don't really know exactly how I'm going to build here, but okay. Let's go ahead and pick this up now. Hold that down. We're going to have to dig out the floor a little bit more to make some more room. I'd like to move everything from the from my little hidey hole into here. Okay, that looks good. Ah, see, that's what's breaking it. Okay. All right, that makes sense. I can't make more either because I need the workbench. I think I could put the workbench outside. I don't think it matters. I don't think the rain's going to hurt the workbench. So let's go ahead and put that down. And then let's make more of these. Kind of expensive. I should probably try not to break them. Let's turn 20 more of these into that. And let's turn 20 more of these into that. Okay. Oh, the sun's coming up. Well, foggy. Yeah, this definitely would not have been a good day to explore. Absolutely not. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on the floor. All right, and then let's continue putting that. I really like this floor, by the way. I think it's really nice. Okay, so that's going to be a little tougher. I'm thinking about right there. And then right there. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we are getting somewhere, people. All right, we're going to have to dig more of this out. So I have a lot of stuff I need to move over here. It's going to take up a lot of room. So I don't think we're going to get it moved over here today, but that's all right. I think what I'm going to do is, in between this and next video, I'm going to work on clearing this out and trying to get everything moved over here. I would really like to look into making paper, but it just doesn't seem like a good idea today. I don't think I have enough because I think you need to make yarn and crush it. You know what? Let's give it a shot. If I can make it, who knows? Maybe it doesn't take that much yarn, but we should definitely give it a shot before it gets too dark, and it's going to be dark pretty soon. There we go. It's about 5 o'clock, and it's going to get dark soon. So I need to, as far as I understand, I need to place this thing, and then I'm going to need to put the, I guess the yarn in there. And then take the cloth and put the cloth in there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really not sure, guys. I'm really not sure. I'm just going to kind of mess around with it and see what I can figure out here. And I'm just going to put it down right here. It is getting dark, though. Need to hurry this up. Do I have the yarn on me? I do not. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to move over there. That's okay, though. We'll get it done. We will definitely get it done. I don't know if it needs to be in my hand or not. Probably does. And let's see if I can figure this out without looking it up. I looked it up a little bit. Like, I got some information, but I don't know exactly how to do it. Okay, so... yeah, nothing is happening. I don't see anything happening here. Okay, so I have to crush up the yarn. Number 4, number 5. Okay. Darn it. I was hoping I could figure this out myself. Okay, you don't grind up the yarn. You use the yarn to make cloth, and then you grind up the cloth. So I guess I just right-click, and then I guess I got to do this, right? Just kind of move this around. Dude, this game is so cool. Like, this is like some next-level crafting here. It's not just putting it in there and clicking a button. Like, you have to actually do something. That's crazy. That's so cool. Now, is one pass good enough? Yes, it is. And now we have... there we go. Now we have rags. And then I think you need to do the same thing with the rags. Although I could be wrong about that. No, I'm not seeing that. Okay. So does that mean I have to put the rags in the paper press? Yes. Okay. How many pieces are we going to need for the map? We're going to need 4, if I remember correctly. Yep. Okay. Well, hey, man, let's go make a map, dude. We're getting everything done today. This is great. This is freaking great. All right, so I guess we could put a few of these in here, right? Oh, that's right. You got to craft them into the cloth. My bad. My bad. So we're going to need 3 cloth. 3. Just enough. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. I need to go try and shear some sheep or something next episode. All right, so that's going to go this way. So let's put it right here. Okay. And then we move this like this. I guess if you get a running head start, it goes better. Look at that. Dude, that's freaking neat. That's neat. All right, let's make some paper. Hopefully this is all I need for the paper. There. Get in from the back. And there. Okay. And then we just hold down left mouse button. And then press right mouse button or left mouse button again. Or E. E. That's what did it. And there we go, guys. We got some paper. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see if there's any other new recipes that really quickly. No. Tools, no. There might be some furnishing things. I don't really care much about that right now, though. Weapons, equipment. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a map. All right, here you go. All right, we're going to put, look at that. That's freaking cool. Can I move around on the map or is it, hold on. Is there any way to move on the map? I don't create, oh, you can create markers. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Wow. Can I, oh my, whoa. Holy good Jesus. I thought this and this might have been it. Hold on a sec. Dude, that is, I don't even know what to say about this. Oh, desert? Hold on. Can we, oh, Arctic? Can I see the desert in the Arctic or move to player, visualize altitude? Wow. Yeah, I don't know if I can like look, maybe I have to go there first. So there's a desert in the Arctic. That's insane. That's insane. That means we need to make a walkway going around this way and a walkway going around this way so we can explore the rest of the map. I guess we might be able to go right up over the mountain, but that's going to be tough. Maybe we could dig through the mountain. That might take too long though. Dude, the map is legit. Oh, wait, hold on. I saw a lower map. Hold on. Mouse left, lower map. Mouse left, hide cursor. I don't know what that mouse left, lower map, show cursor. Yeah, I don't know. All right, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, the map's freaking dope. The map, this game is really good. Really good. It's come a long way since the last time I played it. All right, guys, I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.